Namaste everyone. This is a demonstration of triangle pose. I will give 2 vinyasas, 2 ways to get into it, and there are many others. Okay, I'll give 3. I'll give 3 ways to get into it. The first is very flowy. This is from Doug Swenson's Sadhana Yoga Chi style. On an inhale, I'll open. Whether you open to the right or to the left is your preference. I change when I feel like it. And ideally, all on the inhale, I open and I turn towards the back. The back foot's at a 45. Common triangle pose principles, you can look up all kinds of anatomy cues for that. Then on an exhale, I bend the knee and take the right arm in front, palm face up, the left arm behind to wrap the thigh. If I can't reach the thigh, I just put it behind the back and or grab the shorts. So that's the motion. It was an inhale to open to the right, exhale, right arm in front, left arm behind, look behind you, bend the right knee. Inhale, straighten the right knee, use this backhand to encourage the external rotation of the thigh. And as I inhale, the right arm reaches way, way out, and then exhale to the pose. Maybe you grab the toes, the ground, the shin, whatever you do. This left hand can stay behind the back, or I prefer, or you can do so many things. Rest it on the hip. I like to, all on the inhale, arm goes up, look up. When you finish, maybe 5 breaths, exhale, put a little bend in the right knee, and inhale, stand, switch the stance, and then it's the same on the other side. Exhale, left arm in front, right arm behind, look behind you, bend the left leg. Use my right hand to help externally rotate the thigh as I inhale, reach the arm out, and then exhale, arm comes down, inhale, right arm goes up. Gaze up or neutrally or down if it's easier on the neck. When I finish on my last breath, I exhale, bend the knee, inhale, come up to standing, and then exhale, feet come together, soft landing. Remember, this is part of Doug Swenson's style. A second very useful way to get into triangle pose, and I'll demonstrate all 3 at the end, just real-time speed without talking. This way is from the Moon sequence, which comes from Matthew Sweeney. It's kind of an Ashtanga-esque sequence. So however you get to down dog, wherever down dog is, it could be just part of a sun salute. I exhale, point the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, let's say left foot first comes between the hands, and the right foot pivots down to a 45. All on that inhale would come into the triangle. So from down dog, I exhale, and then I inhale to the pose. This hand, if I had a block, I could just have a block ready, so that when I come into it, there I have my block. Again, hand to shin, top hand could be to the hip or up. And in Matthew Sweeney's style, he likes it on the outside. Again, you could grab the toe also. When I finish, let's say 5 breaths on the exhale, hands return to the mat. I bend the front knee and then inhale to tippy toe dog. Exhale, down dog. Point the feet, bend the knees. Inhale, right foot between the hands, pivot the back foot down and up to triangle on the second side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaths, and then exhale, bend the front leg, pick up the back heel, plant the hands. Inhale, tippy toe dog. Exhale, down dog. So that was triangle pose. In kind of a lunar sense, entering from down dog is very gentle. The final way I'll show will be from the Ashtanga Vinyasa method. It's a jump, and let's go over that briefly. I'll go way deeper into this in Spotlight Imagery, which is my next product that comes out that will detail this very in depth. So as I complete the exhale, I bend the knees and I cross the arms in front. This is just to kind of coil the body in preparation for the jump open. So completing the exhale, and then inhale is a hop open. I land with bent knees, and then completing the inhale, I pivot the foot, and I'm preparing for the pose. So all on the inhale, and now I'm ready. And then on the exhale, it's the big toe. Or if you use props or anything like that. Again, hand could go up to the hip. Some people like the arm to go over, bind behind. This is the Ashtanga pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaths. On an inhale, reach the top wrist up to come up and switch, all on the inhale. One inhale comes from up to switching, and then exhale the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach the arm to pull myself up. And then as I exhale, everything happens at the same time. I bend the knees, cross the arms, and I hop my feet together at the front. Okay, so I'm about to get a healthy dose of triangle pose. I'll show all three briefly, just kind of mentioning what I'm doing. So this is the Doug Swenson or Sadhana Yogachi entrance. This would be the moon sequence or Matthew Sweeney entrance. Then finally I'll demonstrate the Ashtanga Vinyasa entrance. So that's triangle pose. There's so many details to go into triangle that I'll really go deep into it in the spotlight imagery. And there's lots of resources on YouTube, so feel free to check that out. Obviously, what the spotlight imagery is going to give is not available anywhere else, unless you go and study with David Garrigues, and then you bring my linguistics and anatomy to it. So I hope you enjoyed. Comment below if you found this video helpful. Feel free to donate to the Ninth Limb. I don't run ads anymore because I don't want to bombard you with those things. So if you really found this helpful for your practice, the link is below for that. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.